Hey there, Motormind family. Have you ever gone to a mechanic for a simple oil change and left with a huge bill? You're not alone. In today's video, we're uncovering 13 common mechanic scams that catch even the smartest drivers off guard. Some of these might surprise you, so stick around. This could save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Let's get into it. Most mechanics are honest and hardworking, but unfortunately, some take advantage of drivers who don't know much about cars. These shady mechanics use sneaky tricks to make more money. They push you to pay for repairs you don't need or charge you more than they should. In this guide, we'll show you 13 of the most common scams so you can spot the red flags and protect your wallet. Number 1. The urgent repair that isn't urgent. Ever had a mechanic say, "This part could fail any second. You need to fix it right now"? Yeah, that's a classic pressure trick. Some shops use fear to get you to say yes without thinking. But guess what? Most of the time, it's not really that urgent. Your car might still run just fine for weeks or even months. So what should you do? Stay calm. Ask them to show you the problem. Say, "Can you point out the damaged part?" A good mechanic will happily explain. Still not sure? Get a second opinion. A mechanic who's honest will never rush or scare you into spending money. Pro tip: don't panic. Be informed. Number 2. The engine flush. You don't need. Ever hear a mechanic say, "You should get an engine flush with your oil change"? It sounds important, right? But here's the truth. Most modern engines don't need it. Unless your engine has serious sludge buildup or has been neglected for a long time, a flush is usually just an extra charge you don't need to pay for. Modern engine oils already have cleaning agents built in, and regular oil changes keep things clean enough. What to do? Check your owner's manual. If it doesn't recommend engine flushes, you can skip it. Don't let shops talk you into unnecessary work. If your engine is in good shape, clean oil is all it really needs. Number 3. Replacing parts that still work. This one's a classic scam, replacing parts that are still perfectly fine. A shady mechanic might say, "This part is worn out," even when it's not. Then they replace it, hand you a big bill, and pocket the profit. The worst part? You'd never know unless you asked. What to do? Always say, "Can I see the old part you took out?" Or better yet, ask to keep the replaced part. If a mechanic knows you're paying attention, they're less likely to pull a fast one. A good shop won't have a problem showing you the part or explaining why it was bad. Stay sharp and don't be afraid to ask questions. Your money, your rules. Number 4. The free inspection trap. Who doesn't like something for free, right? So when a shop offers a free inspection, it sounds like a good deal. But here's the catch after the inspection. They come back with a long list of urgent repairs. Suddenly, your free checkup turns into a $700 surprise bill. Most of the time, not everything on that list really needs fixing. What to do? Don't agree to anything right away. Say thanks, take the list home, and do a little research. Look up the parts, ask a friend, or get a second opinion from another mechanic. Good mechanics won't pressure you. And remember, just because it's free doesn't mean it won't cost you later. Number 5. Overcharging for labor. Here's a sneaky trick that costs you extra overcharging for labor. Some shops will say a repair took 2 hours, when really it only took 30 minutes. They count on most people not knowing how long car repairs actually take. So you end up paying way more than you should for work that was done quickly. What to do? Always ask for a detailed labor breakdown. Say, "Can you show me how the labor time was calculated?" Then compare it with trusted websites like repairpal.com or your car's service manual. It's your money. Make sure you're being charged fairly. Honest mechanics will gladly explain the labor costs and won't hide anything from you. Number 6. Charging for new, installing used. This one's a dirty trick, charging you for a brand new part, but secretly installing a used or refurbished one instead. From the outside, everything looks fine, but under the hood, you might be driving with an old part that won't last as long and isn't worth what you paid. What to do? When the repair is done, ask to see the box or receipt for the new part. A real new part should come clean, shiny, and free of grease, scratches, or rust. If something looks off, ask questions. A trustworthy mechanic will never hide what they installed. And remember, you're paying for new, so you deserve new. Don't settle for less. Number 7. fake check engine light fixes. The check engine light comes on, and just like that, you start to worry. You take your car to a mechanic and they say, "This could be serious." But here's the thing, sometimes it's just a loose gas cap, or something small like a dirty sensor. Some shady shops take advantage of that panic to charge you for expensive, unnecessary repairs. What to do? Buy a small tool called an OBD2 scanner. They cost around $20 to $30. Plug it into your car and it will tell you the code causing the light. You can look up the code online to understand the issue before you even visit the shop. It's a simple tool that can save you hundreds of dollars. Number 8. Unnecessary fluid changes. Here's another way some shops sneak extra charges onto your bill. They'll say, "Your power steering fluid looks dirty," or "You should replace your brake fluid today." Now yes, fluids do need changing, but not all the time. Some shops just say it to make more money, even when the fluids are fine. What to do? Always check your owner's manual. It tells you exactly when each fluid should be changed. If a mechanic says a fluid looks bad, say, "Can you show me?" Learn to recognize what clean versus dirty fluid looks like. And remember, brake fluid, coolant, transmission fluid, they each have their own schedule. Stick to it and you won't get ripped off. Number 9. Wheel alignment you don't need. After getting new tires, a lot of shops will say, "You should get a wheel alignment too." But here's the truth. Not every tire change needs an alignment. They might be just trying to make extra money. Sure, alignment is important, but only if your car shows the signs. What to do? Don't agree right away. Ask yourself, is the car pulling to one side? Is the steering wheel crooked even when you're driving straight? Are the tires wearing unevenly? If the answer is no, then you probably don't need it. Check your alignment only when there's a real reason. Otherwise, you're just spending money on something your car doesn't even need. Number 10. The OEM parts only trick. Some repair shops will tell you you can only use OEM parts. That means parts made by the car's original manufacturer. Then they hit you with a huge bill because OEM parts cost way more. But here's the truth. Aftermarket parts, the ones made by other companies, can work just as well. In fact, some are even better and come with longer warranties. What to do? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Say, "Are there aftermarket options available?" You can do a quick online search and compare reviews and prices. A lot of mechanics use aftermarket parts themselves when working on their own cars. You don't always need to pay for the fancy brand name. Know your options and save your money. Number 11. Inflated tire pressure charges. Here's one that really gets people charging for tire pressure checks. Some shops will add a $10 or even $20 fee just to adjust your tire pressure. But the truth is, it takes less than 5 minutes, and it's something you can easily do yourself for free at many gas stations. What to do? Grab a small tire pressure gauge. You can find one for under $10. Keep it in your glove box. Learn how to use it. It's super simple. Just check your tire pressure once a month or before long trips. Keeping your tires at the right pressure saves fuel, makes your car safer, and best of all, you won't get ripped off for a 2-minute job. Number 12. Fixing problems that don't exist. Here's one of the worst scams, charging you to fix something that isn't even broken. Some shady mechanics might say, "Your brakes are worn out," or "Your suspension going bad," even when your car is working just fine. They count on you not knowing any better and use fear to sell unnecessary repairs. What to do? Pay attention to how your car drives. Are there weird noises when you brake? Is the ride bumpy, or does the steering feel loose? If not, chances are things are okay. If a repair sounds suspicious, don't rush. Get a second opinion from a trusted shop. One honest mechanic can save you from spending hundreds on fake problems. Number 13. Scare tactics with safety issues. One of the oldest tricks in the book, scare you into a repair. A shady mechanic might say, "This is a serious safety issue. You could crash if it's not fixed today." Sounds terrifying, right? But the truth is, not every issue is urgent or dangerous. Some things are just normal wear and tear, and you've still got time before it becomes a real problem. What to do? Stay calm. Don't panic. Say, "Can you show me exactly what's unsafe and why?" A good mechanic will explain things clearly and even show you the worn part. If it still feels off, get a second opinion before spending your money. Safety matters, but so does honesty. How to protect yourself from these scams. Now that you know the tricks, here's how to avoid falling for them. Number 1. Always ask questions. Don't just nod and agree. Ask, why does this need fixing? Can you show me? Number 2. Get a second opinion. When in doubt, take your car to another shop. If 2 shops say the same thing, it's likely legit. Number 3. Learn the basics. You don't need to be a mechanic. Just knowing the basics, like how to check oil or read warning lights, gives you power. Number 4. Read your owner's manual. It's full of useful info, like when to replace fluids, belts, and filters. Stick to that schedule. Number 5. Build a relationship. With a trusted mechanic, find a shop with good reviews. If you stick with an honest mechanic, you'll avoid 90% of the problems we've discussed. Thanks for watching, MotorMind crew. If you learned something new today, hit that like button and drop a comment about any car scam you've experienced. We want to hear your story. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a tip that could save you money. And hey, if you're hungry for more car advice, check out our next video. We've got tons of smart, simple tips to keep you and your ride rolling safe and smooth. Until next time, stay sharp and drive smart.